YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Grizz, and today we're going to be talking about some big changes that are coming to MLB soon. Not really changes, but more content that they're releasing. Obviously, at the end of every month, typically there's a Lightning player. For some reason, they are bringing them out tomorrow, the 19th of April. I wonder if it's just for the end of March, beginning of April. Kind of early. I don't know how they did it last year. I didn't play it a whole lot last year, but in the years past, it was typically end of the month. But with that being said, a lot of people are kind of speculating who they think are going to be the players. So today I'm just going to go over who I think is going to be the players. I've got 3 players in mind and a couple that I think might get it, but probably won't, and I'll give you a reasoning why. But let's get right into it with card number 1. The first guy that I think does honestly deserve to get the player is Bobby Witt Jr. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following the Royals, but for the first time in what seems like ages, really it was just 2015, they are a team that is actually contending. And Bobby Witt Jr. is at the helm of that. Obviously, Salvador Perez, Benny Pasquanito, and all the money that they put into their pitching is helping as well. But this man is on a tear this season. They signed him to that huge extension in the offseason, and so far he is showing them why he was deserving of that. And just to, obviously I look up stats because I don't know every stat off the top of my head, but he's batting 321 this season, 4 bombs, 8 RBIs, at 997 OPS, and I was trying to find his stolen bases because I know he definitely has some, but also 6 doubles and 3 triples already, 8 RBIs, and then stolen bases he has 4, which isn't a crazy amount, but for the little amount of games they've had so far, pretty solid. I think Bobby Witt Jr. will definitely get some sort of card because typically, like your Tops Now players, like every week they come out with new content. Those players hardly ever will get a true Lightning card, mainly because they've already released something for them. Bobby Witt Jr. hasn't had a single thing released, and he's been popping off since the beginning, so this is my first card. The second card that I'm picking here is a bit of an obvious choice, Mookie Betts. The reason why I think he might not get it would only be because he's already a 91 overall, but that's never stopped him before, especially with someone that's as deserving as he is. Batting 369 with 6 bombs, 18 RBIs, over 1,000 OPS. And let's look at the rest of this. He's got 2 triples, a double, 9 walks, 8 RBIs. Mookie started off the season, I think the first week, he was leading the MLB in every hitting statistical stat that's out there. So obviously, well deserving. The only thing that I think would be a holdup is being a 91 overall. But like I said, that's never stopped him before. They literally released in the Tops Now, they released a Shohei Ohtani, which is the worst overall than what he is, and a Mike Trout. So it's possible for sure, but personally, I'd rather see Bobby Witt Jr. because I don't like the Dodgers. But Mookie is a great card. I like hitting with him, so I wouldn't mind having him as well. The third card that I'm picking is Juan Soto. Obviously a little biased here because I'm a Yankees fan, but Juan Soto has came over from the Padres and has went insane for the Yankees, leading them, honestly, in my opinion, aside from our pitching, to the record that we have. He's batting 352 with 4 bombs, 17 RBIs, over 1,000 OPS, and he has 4 doubles, 17 RBIs, which is very impressive, and a stolen base, which obviously, he's not known for stealing bases. But this is the best average that he's had so far. Obviously, it's beginning of the season, so you can expect that to go down, fluctuate a bit. But I think with him having that short porch in right field in New York, I think he honestly could have an MVP season. Another reason why I like Juan Soto to get the upgrade is, as I said before, Tops Now typically don't get an upgrade. Juan Soto has not gotten one. I think they do have multiple Lightning players, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I didn't play a ton last year. I grinded a lot for like the first month or two and then just dipped out. So I think I was around for the Rizzo card. And then aside from that, that's all I did. So definitely looking forward to seeing Juan Soto hopefully get an upgraded card, and definitely Bobby Witt Jr. because I'd really like to use Bobby Witt because the little that I've used him in BR and stuff like that, events, he slugs. So, and obviously, I mean, Juan Soto does have his 92 overall fresh start card, but again, that's never stopped him before. So I'd love to see an upgraded version, upgrade that stat against lefties a bit. Definitely the fielding. I mean, those are really the only upgrades they could really do to this card, but he's definitely well deserving of it. Now I'm going to get into a couple cards that I think could get the upgrade, but I don't think they will, only because of a few reasons that I'll give you. The first card being Marcell Ozuna. Do I think Marcell Ozuna is 100% going to go up to at least a gold? Absolutely. They definitely can improve his contact, and they can improve some more stats because he's definitely terrible in the game. But do I think he's going to get a lightning card? Absolutely not. And it's for one reason and one reason only, his off-the-field presence. The guy's been involved in a lot of speeding tickets, driving while intoxicated, stuff like that, and some domestic violence disputes that I don't really want to get into because obviously that's not something anyone wants to talk about. But I think that will prevent them from upgrading this card because they don't want the backlash of having that. Obviously, people that use Marcell Ozuna, he rakes in BR. He's a great silver card. He'd be great to see an upgraded version of him. Any season they release an upgraded Marcell Ozuna has been amazing. But again, I don't think that'll happen. He's very well deserving. I mean, he's batting .352, tied for first in home runs with 8. He's leading the league in RBIs with 23, fourth in the league in OPS. So, I mean, the guy is doing amazing. But like I said, I don't think he'll get it, even though looking at stats, he's definitely deserving. And then my last card that I picked, obviously there's some others that I could have chose, but Ranger Suarez. Now, Ranger's going to be a guy that I'm going to pick, and I'm not going to say he doesn't deserve to get it. He is kind of a guy that I overlooked until I started seeing some of his stats. He's 3-0, a 1.73 ERA, 27 Ks, a .77 WHIP. He's a beast. I've seen some pretty crazy stats about Ranger. Ranger's an amazing player. He's definitely on a tear this season as well. I could definitely see him getting an upgrade as well. Obviously, they're not going to do all batters. At least I hope they don't do all batters. So Ranger will probably get an upgrade, which would be cool to see. I definitely like having another lefty pitcher as much as I hate Randy Johnson. I hope he's nothing like him, but I could definitely see Ranger getting an upgrade. And then obviously some players that people are going to say, Spencer Steer of the Reds. People want to see Ellie get an upgrade. That OPS, he's not going to get it. O'Neal Cruz. I mean, people that are favorites, no. I could see Volpe, Anthony Volpe, getting an upgrade. He's been doing amazing this season. Oswaldo Cabrera has been doing great. Obviously, those are Yankee guys, so I'm very biased in that sense, but that's who I'd watch. Some other players that I've been watching, Cedric Mullins. I mean, any of these supercharged players honestly could get the upgrade. Who are some players that I've invested in? Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks could definitely get it. Lourdes Gurriel, I know he did get an awards card, but he could still get it. He's been doing great this season. I'm trying to think of some other players. Oh, here's one that I wasn't thinking about. Where's he at? Shoto. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name. He has been doing well this season as well. Obviously, I can never think of his name until I see him. Michael Busch. He had 5 home runs in 5 games. So there's a ton of players, but my 3 that I am hoping to see at least 2 of are Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts. I'm going to do 4. Ranger Suarez and Juan Soto. Let me know what y'all think. And then obviously by the time you see this video, the content will be out. So let me know how stupid I am if I'm wrong, but hopefully I'm not. And if you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll drop a tutorial tomorrow night of how I'm going to beat the program real quick. Take it easy.